Hello everyone. The importance of time management for students. I don't have time. I don't think I can complete studying this chapter before the exam. I can't do it. I don't have the time. Do these statements sound familiar? Do you hear yourself or your peers making this assertion sometimes? Have you also at the same time felt that you could have done something better if you managed the time in hand better? Well, let's listen some tips. Time management. These simple two words can solve all the above situations. Time management can be defined as a process of effectively strategizing, planning, and organizing your tasks with a calculated control over the amount of time spent on the task. It also means that this amount of time spent on the task must be directly proportional to the quality of work performed. Time management allows you to work smartly while performing the maximum amount of work in less amount of time. This kind of efficient management of time is very essential for students who have busy schedules during the day. Time management is the key to successful management of a day. As the famous proverb states, time and tide wait for no man. It means that you have to make use of all opportunities that come your way because time keeps passing by. Here, time and tide are mentioned together because even the waves of a sea, just like time, cannot be stopped. Ride the tide, do not wait for the tide to stop because that will never stop. A day has 24 hours, and how we spend these 24 hours depends on what tasks are planned for that time. As human beings, we are capable of performing certain functions. However, how well we perform the functions depends on how well we manage our time. Adopting efficient time management skills can help students manage their busy schedules. Without efficient time management skills, students may fall prey to stress and pressure of the system. Students will be unable to complete assignments and projects within the stipulated time. This in turn leads to incomplete work, or even if the work is submitted, it may not be to the full potential of the students. So, few tips I would like to tell. The first one is set a realistic timetable. Setting a realistic timetable keeps you on track. A timetable is a schedule of tasks that is physically recorded and must be completed within a stipulated time. Timetables can vary according to the time. For example, you can have a timetable for your day's schedule, or you can have a study schedule for weeks or a month. At the same time, it is advisable to set realistic goals in your timetable. Setting unrealistic large goals will invariably lead to non fulfillment of tasks. And the second one is work at a pace and time that suits you the best. This is the another important time management skill for students is to find out what best suits you. Every human being is different. What works for one person may not always work for another. Take, for example, study schedules. Some students find that their best absorbing capacity is in the night, while other students find waking up early in the morning works best for them. So, find out what best works for you and follow that pattern. And the next one is know to twist and turn. That is nothing but every day is unpredictable. We never know what unforeseen situations may come up during the day. When you have sudden events in a day which were not anticipated, you must know to move around those situations and still manage to complete your tasks. Learn to twist and turn and arrive at desired results. Let's take for example, according to your timetable, you had planned to study a complete chapter in some subject. You just start studying when an emergency situation arises and you have to leave the house for half an hour. The trick is to still be able to complete that chapter within the day, even if it means a few extra minutes taken from another schedule. And the next tip is never leave anything for the last minute. That is, always plan ahead of time. A well devised and advanced preparation always works better than a last minute sprint for things. When you have planned well in advance, you are in a better situation to tackle any problem that may arise. Considering the example when we plan to study a chapter, if your preparation is last minute, you may not have the time to work around the unforeseen situations. You may just lose out on studying the chapter altogether. However, if you start preparing well in advance, you have ample time to deal with unexpected and unpredictable circumstances. Now that we are familiar with the different time management strategies. Hello everyone. The importance of time